What's up, everybody? So, I know it's early in the morning, but I just want to say I've been up and down all night, thinking about a lot of stuff. And I mean a lot. I've been up and down just all night long, thinking about quite a bit, thinking about what I really want, what I want to do, what I should be doing, what I want to do with my life. And I just want to say that I know I haven't put out any music in the last few months. I know I was working on an album earlier this year, but it got put on hold due to obvious reasons. But I want to talk about something here. The whole reason I'm taking a break from everything, it doesn't just have to do with, William Glory Hole and them. It doesn't. Something that you guys need to understand. I've been doing music for over 10 years. I've been doing music for over 10 years with no breaks at all. And within that 10 years, we're going on 11 now, but within that 10 and a half years of doing music, 4 to 5 of those years were spent me being bullied, me being harassed, me being attacked. And out of those 4 years, the last 2 years were the worst. I had gotten, a lot of stuff done to me. I almost got shot by police over stupid shit that Glory Hole and those little friends tried to pin on me. I've lost every job I had because of him. I've lost a lot. Quite a bit. I mean, I don't need to repeat everything that went on. I really don't. But, I can genuinely say that I've been through a lot. And this month, I'm just now being able to get my life back. I'm just now being able to get my life back the way that I've been wanting to do for the past, the whole time I've been being attacked and bullied and trolled. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Well, what happened with the label? What's going on with the label? Well, to be honest, I left. And it's not because they were bad people. It's not because they were, did anything wrong. It's not because, anything like that. And it's not because they were trolls or anything, but I left because they were trying to turn me into somebody that I didn't want to be. They wanted to make me be this fucking OG gangster rapper that has a good message, and that's not me. Like, they wanted to book shows for as early as October for me. And I'm not okay with that. I'm really not. Because for me, when I work on an album, I like to take my time with it. I like to take 2-3 months to sit down and really put in the effort to make sure my album is really compact and really nice and tight and clean. I like to take my time with my work. I like to take time with what I do. And shout out to Matt. What's up, man? But I really like to take my time on my music. I like to really put in time and effort into what I do. I don't like to just sling shit out there every day. I don't do that. Now, I could do that if I wanted to, but I don't. Because I want my stuff to sound good. I really do. I want my work to sound the best that it can possibly sound. And I mean that. I want my music to be solid. I don't want my music to be half-assed. Now, if you guys did not know, since I have been on break away from music, I've been focusing a lot more back on my horror style artwork, on my weird and strange macabre style artwork, but I've also been focusing on competitive gaming again, more so in the area of racing and drifting and having fun. And that's what I want to do with my life. And that's why, I'm not saying that I'm not going to release any music, but keyword, probably, for the rest of this year, I may not release any more music. Probably. And the reason being because I really want to get back to the person that everybody knew me as. I want to get back to being the me that I was back in 2008 and 2009. I don't want to be this person that, everybody's trying to, create. I don't want to be that person that I was over the last 4 to 5 years, because that person to me, even though, the troll communities that made me famous are trying to keep that alive, for me, that version of me is dead. That version of me is dead. And I will not mourn the loss of that version of me. And, another reason that I left Down Below Entertainment is because of which, if you guys don't know, that's the label that I was talking about the last few days. But another reason why I left that label is because of the fact that I want to be able to release what I want, whenever I want, without being rushed. I want to be able to take as much time as I need to release my music. And when I'm on a label, I can't do that. Now, was I able to do that with Machiavelli Records a few years ago? Yes. And I was happy about that. Which is one of the biggest reasons why I was so pissed off when I got dropped. Because of the bullshit. But at the same time, I see me being dropped not only as a curse, but I also see it as a blessing in disguise. Because I got the blessing from Pac's family and, you know, the whole entire team. And I got reassured that regardless of whether I stay on the label or not, I've got a future in music. And that right there means more to me than anything in the world. Because there's very few people that get to be on such a legendary label like that. But because of my hard work and my honesty, I was brought onto that label because I earned that spot. And like I said, when I got signed to Machiavelli Records a couple years ago, you know, I didn't go looking for them. They came looking for me. They came looking for me because they saw potential in me and they saw talent in me. You know, regardless of whether I got kicked off the label or whatever, that don't matter. I'm still grateful for the lessons that I learned while I was on that label. The stuff that I learned in that time period, I'll always carry with me. The fact that I got the blessing of one of the founding members of hip-hop's family, if not the main founder of hip-hop, is huge. You know, that's something I will always carry with me. That is something I will always cherish for the rest of my life. But for right now, I want to focus on, you know, being normal. You know, I want to focus on being how I was back in 2008, 2009, you know. I want to be how I was back in like freaking 2006 when I was a teenager and I was normal and I didn't have the pressure of being a public figure. In my eyes, I'm not a public figure. I'm me. I know that, you know, my name is out there. I know that, you know, I'm obviously a public figure and shit. But I'm a public figure for the wrong reasons. I got made a public figure out of being bullied and harassed and attacked. And I want to go back to the very beginning and not be famous. I don't want to be famous right now. I don't. I want to be normal. I want people to, you know, see me as that normal dude that is approachable, that can, you know, you can hang out with. Like, I want to be that dude that, you know, whenever you see me and you say what's up, I want you guys to know that I'm approachable and I'm not gonna do fucked up shit like people think. Because I'm not that kind of dude. If you show me respect, I show you respect. Respect is a two-way street. When I come back to doing my music, you know, when I come back from this hiatus and I start releasing my music again, and I actually am able to, you know, eventually book shows way later down the line, and I'm out there in the street and like I'm doing something, or I'm going to, you know, somewhere, or like I'm going to the store with my family or whatever, and I run into a fan or I run into random people that know my music, I want people to be able to walk up to me, and when they meet me for the first time, I want them to be able to look back and say, yo, this dude is actually a really nice guy. He is nothing like what these people are saying he is. Because I don't want to be known for this crap that went on. Because that chapter in my life is done, over, finished. I want nothing to do with the troll community. I want no connection to those people. Because I'll be honest, back in 2016, 2017, I didn't know the troll community even existed. I didn't even know what a troll was. I didn't even know that that kind of stuff existed. Back in 2016, late 2016, early 2017, you know what I was doing? I was doing gameplay footage, reaction videos, and creating music, and making AMVs and watching TV and hanging out with my friends. That's what I was doing. I'll admit, back in those days, I was a fucking anime nerd. And still am, very much so. If not a bigger one. But back then, I was constantly posting about, the latest anime that I had just watched, or creating fan art, or, hanging out with friends and being normal. But ever since this troll crap started with, Music Biz Marty, Masshole Reports, and William Gloryhole, and their whole community of trolls, ever since then, I've not been able to live a normal life. And it's not fair to me. It's not fair to my friends that they have to watch me suffer. And it's definitely not fair to my family. Especially my family. Like, I'm tired of being known as something that I'm not. I'm tired of these labels that people try to put on me. By saying, oh, you're a pedo, you said this, you said that. I said no such thing. Like how William Gloryhole chopped up audio and tried to make it sound like I said that I talk to 14-year-olds. I don't do that. That's not who I am. Okay? I was entrapped by a troll that had malicious intent. Okay? I was entrapped by a troll with an agenda to make me look like shit. Because I am a weird looking person in their eyes. To the people on YouTube that, see me as whatever, to them, I'm not a normal looking person. To them, someone like me doesn't deserve to have a life. To me, to people like them, people like me don't deserve to make money or to live our dreams. To them, people like me aren't good enough to do what we want to do. And I want to prove that stereotype wrong. Which, if you guys don't know, that's why I'm working hard behind the scenes to put a stop to all this. So that I can live my life on my own terms and to be able to get my stuff going to the point to where I will have a job regardless Because I want to be able to take what I'm good at and make it into a living. But until this troll stuff gets dealt with, I'm not going to be able to do that. And that there is another reason as to why I'm stepping away from my music. So I can handle this crap, put it to bed, and be able to come back more focused, more motivated, more fired up, ready to go. Now, like I said, am I retiring from music for good? No. Just until I get this stuff with all these people that have been bullying me for the last 4 to 5 years taken care of, I'm taking a break. Now, will I still do cover shows and stuff? Absolutely. I love doing that shit. I know you guys enjoy seeing me do it and whatnot. But until this crap gets cleaned up, I'm not going to be releasing any music on any platforms or anything anytime in the near future. But what I will be doing is working on my artwork, working on creating a clothing brand from my recent creepy artwork that a lot of people love. I'll be more, doing more coffee and chill streams. I'll be, pumping out better videos on here where people can come in and have fun and chat and hang out. I will be, doing more competitive gaming on here like you guys have seen me do recently. Because like I said, I'm an athlete at heart. And for me, doing competitive gaming is the closest thing that I can get, to being able to do the actual thing. And I'll be honest, I enjoy it. Because not only do I get to do what I love, but I get to do what I love and push the boundaries of sim racing. And I get to push the sport of drifting in a way that no one else has done. Who knows? 5, 6, 7 months from now, through Horizon 5, who knows how big drifting tournaments will be. They may hold fucking Formula Drift competitions through Forza Horizon 5 in the near future with the way everything's going. And if you guys don't think that sim racing is actually a sport, it actually is. You can actually take a look at the Olympics from last year. The 2020 Olympics. Sim racing was introduced through Gran Turismo 7 last year, which was huge. That was a huge step for the sim racing community. That was a huge leap. And that's amazing to see. Because let me tell you, when I saw that, I was stoked. I was so hyped up. Because as somebody that comes from a sim racing background, I want to be able to push the sport of sim racing as far as it can go. Whether that be in, rally, like I do with Dirt Rally 2.0. Whether that be with track racing, like Forza Motorsport 7, or the Crew 2. Or whether that be, doing Formula Drift events through Forza Motorsport 7, through Assetto Corsa, through even games such as, like when I'm playing right now, Forza Horizon 5. I want to be able to push the envelope of drifting to that next level. Like I said, I've always enjoyed the sport of drifting ever since I was a kid. And I want to be able to push that sport as much as I can in the right direction to where, like I said, maybe somewhere down the line, I'll be able to compete in actual Formula Drift events through Horizon 5. Very similar to the Horizon Open Drift events that they have. I mean, it can go from that to actual FD events, and the reason why I say, and if you don't know what FD stands for, it's short term for Formula Drift. But people have actually made, on Horizon 5 in the Creative Hub, people have actually made 1-for-1 scale, legit full-blown copies of real-life Formula Drift tracks. And they've made freaking tandem comps, they've made practice arenas, they've made all kinds of cool stuff that could take it in that direction. And I definitely want to focus on that. Like I said, along with my artwork, pushing the sport of drifting to that next level is something that I love doing. Which is why what I do every morning when I wake up, this is literally my schedule. Like, this is literally what I do every morning, regardless of whether I do music later in the day or not. That's irrelevant. My morning schedule goes like this. I wake up, I grab some coffee. Depending on what time I wake up, I usually grab a thing of hot coffee. I freaking brush my teeth, I take a shower. And then when I'm done with that, I usually hop on the TV, see if anything good's on regular TV, because I do have, believe it or not, I do have regular TV. I look to see what's on, and if there's nothing really good on the TV, then I'll usually hop on YouTube, and I'll see if any of my favorite YouTubers have, posted anything. And if they have, I'll watch it, and whatnot. I'll go through all the YouTubers that I watch, and then if, like I said, if they post anything, I'll watch it, and then, after I'm done watching whatever, YouTubers that I watch or post anything, then I usually set up my rig and I start training and practicing for 2 or 3 hours. And then after that, I take a break, hang out with my friends on FaceTime or outside of Facebook whenever they come over here to hang out or whatever. And then after that, if they're over here, they usually leave. And then the rest of the time is usually spent hanging out with my friends on here or hanging out with family. Like, that's my schedule. I usually, matter of fact, while I hang out with my friends, sometimes they catch me watching anime or whatever. And yes, I do keep up with anime, and yes, I have seen all the ones that Aniplex and all these other companies have dropped this year. Yes, I've been keeping up with it. And yes, I love all the new ones that came out this year. Super good. I'm very, very much a big fan of all the new animes that have released this year. But, that's my schedule. That's what I do. Like, I'm a normal person just like any other person out there. Okay? I'm just as normal as you. I'm human just like you. Even though certain people on the internet seem to think that I'm not. Like I said, am I for sure dropping music for good? No. Like I said, I'm taking the next few months to even possibly the rest of this year. I don't know. But more than likely, I'm going to be taking the rest of this year off from music. Because like I said, I've been doing music for over 10 years with no breaks at all. Since day one, it's been just go, 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 nonstop. And when you do that, like I said, when you do music for over 10 years, nonstop, and then you have to put your life on hold because some assholes on the internet doing what they did to me, it kind of throws everything off for you. And you kind of have to, get yourself recalibrated and resituated and get back into a better mindset. Which is what I'm doing now. I'm focusing on stuff that I love to do, and I'm putting myself back in a better mindset. Now, as I said, as for people like my good friend Life Giant Media, will I still be creating music for him? Yes. But that's because he's paying me to do soundtracks for him, for his videos. He usually has me make a bunch of stuff up for him, and then send it to him, and he pays me for it. But other than that, and doing my covers like I do on here, I'm not going to be releasing any music anytime soon. And I know that upsets a lot of people that enjoy my music, but I need a break. I need a chance for you guys to be able to see who I was before all this stuff went down. I want you guys to be able to message me and be like, yo, what's up, dude? How you doing? Like, I want people that see this to know that I'm a normal guy, just like anybody else. And I want people to be able to see that I'm not like these people make me out to be on YouTube or on the internet in general. I'm really not that person that they make me out to be. And anybody that has talked to me, whether that be on the phone, whether that be by voice chat, video chat, whatever. The people that have found me through those videos and talked to me right after has flat out said 99.9% of the time. And I quote verbatim because this is literally their response every time. Word for word. Dude, you are nothing like what these people are making you out to be. You're actually a nice guy. You're actually a decent dude. Why are these people doing all this shit to you? That's not cool. And that is literally their response to how I am every time. When they talk to me, that is literally what they say every time. And they're right. How these people make me out to be on the internet is not who I am. And anybody that knows me in real life or has actually talked to me can tell you that how these people make me out to be on the internet and on YouTube and on Google, that's not me. That's not who I am. Is my family history a little bit rocky? Yeah. But what family doesn't have skeletons in their closet? Let's be honest. We all have done something stupid. We've all fucked up. We've all done shit that we're not proud of. Including myself. I've done shit that I'm not proud of that I regret. But at the end of the day, those mistakes and those things is not who I am as a person. As a human being, like I said, I'm the nicest person you could ever meet. I'm the kind of guy that would give you the shirt off my back if you need it. I'm the kind of guy that if you're, like, let's say I'm down here at Gold Star, the little corner store. Let's say I'm down here and there's somebody that needs $1 and I'm there grabbing some food or whatever, or I'm grabbing an energy drink or something, and I got a little bit of change and that person needs it, I'll give them the money that they need. If I see a homeless guy on the streets that is actually homeless, I'll give them a few bucks to, get them a burger or whatever. Like, that's the kind of person that I am. I'm not this god-awful monster that people are making me out to be. And to be honest, I'm tired of being labeled as that kind of person. Because that person is not me. That is not who I am. Now, have I said and done some things that are very questionable? Yes. But that questionable stuff was a result of me being bullied and me being trolled. That is not my fault. Now, do I take responsibility for what I did? Yes. But you also have to look at it from the point of view of a lot of that stuff was a direct result of me being bullied and me being harassed and me being pushed to my limits. And me being pushed to that point of snapping, just like any other person. A person can only take so much before they snap. And 99.9% of the time, I was pushed to the point of snapping. I had hit my breaking point. I was pushed to my break point many, many times. And I don't like being that way. Which is why, like I said, I am taking a break from music as a whole. And focusing on being normal, working on my artwork, hanging out with friends and family, watching TV, lounging around and being lazy like I did when I was a teenager. Like, you know, just living life. And that's what I want to focus on, is living my life. Being normal. But with that being said, I'm about to hop off here, chill, watch some TV, and relax, and finish eating my breakfast, which is currently behind the steering wheel right here. So, I will see you guys. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will catch you guys later. And if I have you guys as my friends, I will message you guys. Alrighty? Or I will call you, depending on who you are. But with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace. Oh, and also on a side note, I do hope that you guys have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you guys are at. I hope you guys are doing good, staying safe, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you guys are at. Love you guys. Peace. Stay safe.